These are steroids. And if caught, you could be sentenced to years in prison, thousands of dollars of fines, and even be considered a felon. If you were in the US. But we're in the UK, baby, and they're legal. Say nothing if you're on steroids. Not natty. I have 4 goals this weekend. 1, I want to talk to the gym bros, see what they have to say about the UK steroid epidemic. 2, speak to the biggest fitness influencers in the UK. 3, speak to the experts who know way more than I do, because let's be real, I only know a little. And 4, the final and most difficult one of them all, find a steroid dealer to interview. Behind me is a local popular bodybuilding gym. We're gonna head inside and find out the percentage of people that are not natty. So let's head in and ask them if they take roids. Are you natty?
Yeah, man.
Okay. One natty.
Natural.
Let's see the bicep. Show me the bicep. Okay. Natty or not?
No.
Not natty.
No.
Oh, open about it.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, really?
Wouldn't lie about it.
How long have you not been natty for?
Years. Probably 5+ years.
Where are you getting it?
Can't tell you that.
Secrets.
Yeah.
Secret. Natty or not? No. Oh, he's not natty. That's 2. Natty or not?
Creatine count.
Does creatine count?
Yeah.
Is it creatine plus? Natty or not?
Natty. Obviously, look at me. Of course I'm natty.
Natty.
Very natty.
Are you natural or not?
Not.
You're not?
No.
You're on the supreme creatine?
No, I have a little bit of testosterone.
Okay, a little test. Did you know that it is legal to take steroids here?
I don't really give a shit, mate. I'm too old for that, so I ain't bothered, so I'll do what the f I want. So a little bit of test does me okay.
Okay.
So run a mill a week.
This surprised me. I have done a good amount of natty or nots with Americans, and they are never this open about their use. Natural or not?
Natural.
What about you, natty or not?
No.
Not natty.
No, not nada.
So based on this group of people, almost 40% of members are confirmed not natty.
Try test 400 milligram a week.
Of testosterone?
Yeah.
However, they are all very hesitant on telling me where they get their gear. Where are you getting this stuff?
That I'm not saying.
But now that we know that gear is commonly used, I want to get their opinion on if it being legal is a good or a bad thing.
There's no regulation, so people could be buying anything. They might be underdosed or overdosed, so people don't know what they're taking.
How long have you not been natural for?
Over a year, started last year.
Do you think there's any problems with the legality of taking steroids in the UK?
Very easy to get hold of as well, so yeah, there is a problem with it.
Is it easy to get?
Yeah.
Where do you get it?
Don't know, bro, you can ask half the geezers in here and they'll tell you.
The craziest part is that these are all just like regular gym bros that are on gear. Like, they're not doing it for a living, they're just doing it because they enjoy it. But what about the people who do make money off their physiques? What do the bodybuilders in the UK have to say about steroids? My next stop was the Arnold Classic UK, where hopefully I could find some answers. Normally in the US, I'm very scared to ask people this stuff, but everybody's so open here.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I'm gonna start off really strong. Are you natty or no?
No, I'm definitely not.
I'm everything. You say it, I'm on it.
Are you natural or not?
No, I'm not.
I'm natural as the modified food in the supermarket. On it. Twice as much.
Is it easy to get PEDs in the UK?
Yes.
Do you know a guy?
Maybe.
So what's your take on the legalization of the anabolic steroids?
Well, that comes down to personal use. Personal use can come in many shapes and forms. If you're responsible, they can be used very well, yes.
They should legalize steroids in the way, the same way they should legalize. Steroids can be a good thing. You know, if it's gone under market, there's a lot of underground labs what are basically selling rubbish.
Do you think that the legalization of steroids in the UK is good or bad?
I personally think it's bad because if you're not informed, you can end up doing yourself a lot of damage. I think additionally, what needs to be addressed is the stigma around steroid use in the UK. Quite often, healthcare professionals will be quite demonising about it and not necessarily help the people that are going to them.
Really?
Yeah.
They'll kind of like shoo you to the side because you're on gear?
Stop bodybuilding, stop taking steroids.
Do you think that there's any chance that because it's legal, technically, that younger kids might get their hands on it easier?
Yes, and as I said to my earlier quote, at the same risk of them getting hold of anything easier. So
It's just what drugs you get hold of.
So far, just like in the US, it seemed like nobody actually recommended taking PEDs, but also was still in favor of the legalization. However, the next person that I'd interview had a slightly different opinion. All right, so I've just ran into a steroid researcher. What's your name? What's your title?
Dr. Alexander Colliari Turner. Most people in the United Kingdom are buying anabolic steroids that are made in underground laboratories where we don't know their purity. They could be bacterially contaminated, and no one frankly knows if what it says on the vial is what it says. So
Is that very common in the UK?
that is by far the most common way, yes. So the best academic guess is there's right now 1 million anabolic steroid users in the UK.
Is the UK in a steroid epidemic?
It could be a burgeoning health problem, and there's definitely more anabolic steroid users recreationally now than there was 10, 20 years ago.
So because people are very prevalent in using them in the UK, is that affecting the healthcare and the country of the UK?
Well, it could do in the future. That's the thing. If there is about 1 million users right now, and say even only 5% of them abuse it, then that's a lot of thousands of people that could have health consequences that the National Health Service is potentially going to have to be the burden of.
I honestly never considered the consequences of steroid abuse could lead a burden on the healthcare system. I was interviewing athletes at the eval booth, and they all recommended that I speak to one man and one man only, David Crossland, a former bodybuilder who was a part of a steroid experiment which led him to grow up to 460 pounds. This obviously came with horrible consequences, and he is now an advocate for healthy bodybuilding practices. He is an expert court witness in the steroids of UK, okay? He's basically Mr. Roid. That's what I'm gonna call you right now. Are steroids legal here?
They are legal to possess, but not supply.
If you can use them, but you can't sell them or you can't give them to anybody, how are people getting it?
There is no criminal activity for purchasing them. The criminal activity is on the side of the person supplying them.
So the only one at risk is the dealer?
Yes.
Really? If I'm giving you a normal, let's say monthly dose, what would be like a typical amount of time or the fine that it would be?
Very little, if anything at all. The cost of prosecution is not worth the social impact of what you're doing.
Okay. So you can kind of get away with it, at least like more likely to get away with it?
Yeah, a lot of officers just don't know the law. They're not very experienced with it. Enforcement of those compounds being supplied is actually generally quite low.
Okay, check this out. When I first arrived to the UK, I tried to interview officers on the topic. I'm a YouTuber and I'm making a video about the legalization of steroids. Let's just say their answers were mediocre at best.
With stuff like that, we're not going to discuss.
No discussion? Okay, totally understand.
I ain't gonna comment on that.
Nothing on that? Okay.
I ain't got a clue, man.
All right, are you gonna, okay, you have a good day, okay? Hopefully when I interview an actual roid dealer, their answers will be a bit better. Why do you think that people in the UK are so open to talk about doing PEDs, but in America and other places, it's like taboo?
We're having a growing exposure. It's desensitized people to it. The more you see it, the more you hear about it, the less sensationalistic it is. Globally, the UK has pioneered more open discussion about the subject, full stop. I mean, there's more athletes here openly discussing what they do, particularly within the bodybuilding community.
Yep.
So the pros being open has been a step forward to say, look, I take these things, but I ain't doing that much. You don't need to be doing 5 grams, 6 grams to be a pro. You need to focus on your training and your diet. These are a secondary action. These are not the primary goal.
That brought me to the next task. Interview the top fitness influencers on their take on the legalization and see how transparent they are compared to other athletes. Are you natural?
I am not natural.
How long have you not been natural for?
I started taking gear when I was 19. I'm 27, so I'm definitely deep in the competing world now.
Okay. Are you familiar that anabolic steroids are legal in the UK?
I absolutely am.
So I'm guessing that you're not natural.
I'm not natural, no.
Let's see the delts. Let me just see these real quick. Are they some natty delts or are they some unnatty delts?
They're not natty, no.
Not natty?
No, they're not natty.
Well, it's a good thing that every influencer I interviewed was open about their use, because something Dave had mentioned was potential future law that could ruin fake natties forever.
There's pressure on TikTok and other platforms to bring legislation in that you are liable for prosecution if you promote a product using your physique without admitting that that physique was not made in another way. Into the social platforms,
way.
yes.
All the fake natties about to go to jail, baby. Let's go. Do you think you have a responsibility as someone that has a following to be open and honest about your PED usage?
Yeah, definitely, and more so me. Like, my full-time job is a coach and an educator. I think false expectations can be really detrimental to other people's mental health. Being honest about it, being open about it in the right way, at least people are always going to make the decision they're going to make. But, you know, like if the right information is going out there to them, then it's their choice whether they do it right or wrong. I think obviously if you're presenting something that you are achieving thing and people are like, wow, this guy is so God-given, it's just going to make people feel inferior. But you got to tell them the truth.
So do you think that legalizing them here is a good or bad thing?
Regulated, then I think it's a good thing. And if you can get them through a doctor or, you know, not just some guy's bathtub, then I think it will make them more safe.
I think there should be restraints on things that can negatively impact you for the long run.
Do you think that because they're legal, it's going to get into the younger and younger crowds?
It may, hopefully not, and that if there is proper regulation, then it'll be all right. Done safely, then I don't think it's too bad.
Well, I appreciate Rob's optimism. There was one person I interviewed who probably wishes they had never done steroids, and that's
Thomas Powell.
I saw the Vice documentary, and you were in it. What is your thoughts on the UK legalizing steroids here?
I think it's a bit crazy. I'm not for steroids, I'm not against. I'm very much on TRT. I will be on TRT for life. But I have also had my nipples cut off because of steroids. We need to educate the younger generation more than anything else. This is a time where we need to educate people. If you are thinking about it, please leave it 5 years, reconsider it, because I promise you in 5 years' time, you will probably change your mind.
We had spoken with the gym bros, the influencers, and the experts on the good and the bad about the legalization of steroids. But the final opinion that I needed was that of a steroid dealer. Except, I was supposed to meet with a literal steroid dealer. As we were walking in, I swear to God, like as we were getting out of the Uber. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it today, unfortunately. Something has come up, so I'm going to be busy for the best few hours, the next few hours. I had the whole thing set up to talk to him, really understand his point of view, and now we are at square -1000. Which meant that I had to literally ask the gym staff if they knew dealers that I could interview. And surprise, surprise, they didn't. I was seriously almost ready to give up until yet another thing happened. I literally, like, I kid you not, met him right there, and I told him about the dilemma that we're in, and he goes, I got you, come with me. I've never met him. Someone vouched for him that he's a good guy. I'm putting my life, hopefully you don't kill me. So you're telling me that you have a friend that would be open to talking about him selling?
Fingers crossed, yeah, but the only thing is, it's in like a little shop, yeah.
Everyone comment below, we love Ben. If he makes this happen, I'll be amazed. So while we waited for the dealer to show up, I got all dressed. And yes, I realized I probably should start packing more than one suit. We made our way inside, met our guest. Can you just say, I give consent for Jesse to use this but hide my identity?
I give consent to Jesse to use this video but hide my identity.
And sat down to hear the perspective of a steroid dealer. I am here with an actual steroid supplier. How long have you been doing it?
Around about 5 years plus.
And why are you dealing steroids?
Simply supply and demand.
Would you say that you do it on a big scale or a small scale? Is it just community?
Just community, yes, not a big scale.
Knowing the law in the UK, it's legal to take it for personal use, but it's not legal to sell, distribute, even just hand to somebody.
Yes.
What does that law mean to you?
Not a great deal. It's like any drug law, really. Supply and demand. I mean, if someone wants it, they're going to get it.
And what did you do to keep it safe for those people?
Try and find the best quality products I can find.
Okay.
Obviously, give them the best advice I could give them. I wouldn't encourage using steroids. I mean, if they want it, I can get it for you. Okay. But if you want advice on steroids, I'll give you the best advice I can give, and that's probably not take it unless you are going to compete.
So how do people find that you are the dealer?
We meet and we have a conversation, and the conversation goes further, and they just maybe ask, can I get that? Or a friend of a friend, word of mouth.
Do you think that the UK has a steroid problem right now?
Yes and no, I would say.
Okay.
More so the knowledge behind the usage. I think a lot of people are going, again, maybe because social media too, like I said earlier, it's being pushed more. The fitness industry is growing, so more and more people are starting to understand what it takes to take things to the extreme and gain the most what they want.
Do you think it's unfair that if an influencer or someone that is looked up as a positive role model purchases from you, they are looked at as a hero and you're looked at as the villain?
What I do find unfair maybe is influencers pushing the wrong message maybe. I think social media has made steroids blow up, made the fitness scene blow up, which in turn has made steroids blow up.
Thank you, I appreciate the honesty.
There is.
Again,
nice to meet you, man.
I will keep your identity classified, I promise.
You got it, man.
Well, there you have it. We got literally every angle and every perspective on the UK steroid epidemic, and learned both the good and the bad that come with the legalization. Is it right or is it wrong? I'll let you decide. If you guys choose to go down this route, take it seriously, educate yourself. Even the dealer was telling you not to take it. But I'll see you guys in the next investigation. Stay relentless.